Alright, now that we know how to write the gram formula mass or calculate our gram formula mass, we can now talk about percent composition. Now, in percent composition, the first thing you have to be able to do is you have to be able to calculate the gram formula mass. Now, if you do it this way, it's a little bit easier when you're doing percent composition, because what you'll see is your part is going to be up here, and then your whole is going to be on the bottom. Okay, because percent composition is just part divided by whole times 100. Okay, that's our formula for it. So this is our part, this is our whole, and then we multiply it by 100. Okay, so if I was to ask you what is the percent of nitrogen in our ammonium sulfate, all you would do is you would take this part of 28.02 divided by the whole of 132.17 and then multiply it by 100. Okay, and that would give us the amount or the percent of nitrogen in our ammonium sulfate. Okay, same thing over here. If I wanted to ask you what was the percent of phosphorus, okay, all I could do is this is our part of phosphorus, this is our whole, then we multiply it by 100. So 30.97 all divided by 98 times 100, and that would be my percent. One thing to make sure of and one thing to check on, if it tells you that we start with, let's say we start with 10 grams of ammonium sulfate and 10 grams of our phosphoric acid, it could ask you how much of this 10 grams is nitrogen, or how much of this 10 grams is phosphorus. Now in that case, what we would do is we would get our percent and we would multiply our percent by the mass. Remember, anytime we multiply a percent by anything, we have to move the decimal to the left 2 times. Okay?